All right, joining us now, former 2024 presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy is with us. As we look at this video and look at the crowds here, it's amazing what this has now come down to. The good news for Donald Trump and maybe the bad news for Kamala Harris, early voting, the numbers that she on paper needed to hit in early voting, she did not come near in any of the swing states. However, that doesn't mean that her voters can't come out tomorrow. But then I asked myself, well, if you're really enthusiastic about Kamala, why wouldn't you have come out early? Why would they be down in early voting? What are your thoughts?
Look, I try to stay as objective as possible with myself, Sean. I think there's two possibilities here. One is we all have our heads stuck in our own algorithmic echo chambers, or Donald Trump is going to win this decisively. And I truly think it's going to be the latter. I've gone on the ground in Pennsylvania, across the country. I see an energy, especially from demographic groups that have historically gone Democrat, including young people, including Gen Z, coming our way. I love those early vote numbers. Again, in principle, there's two possibilities. One is we're doing great, and that's a predictor of how we're going to do in the election. The other is because of the emphasis for Republicans on voting early this year, people who would have voted on Election Day are now voting early instead, in which case that doesn't bode as well for us. So we got to stay objective heading into tomorrow. We can't celebrate yet. But my sixth sense, my gut, from traveling this country, Pennsylvania twice over the course of just the last week and last few days, suggests to me there's something real going on here. This could be a decisive, unifying victory where by tomorrow night, if not late, into the next day, Wednesday morning or Wednesday evening, we know exactly who's going to be the next president. That's Donald Trump. And uniting this country will then be the next step.